Yellow guys, welcome back to our channel. So today in this video we are going to see what happened with Kaguya after Muzan broke into his house. But before I start, let me warn you that this video will contain spoilers, so if you guys are alright with spoilers, let's start the video without any further ado. So in the end of the previous chapter, we have seen that the pillars were on their move in order to save their master. So in the beginning of this chapter we see a past meeting of the pillars, where they were discussing about the security of Abuyashiki family. During that meeting, Sanemi proposes the idea of at least two pillars protecting Kaguya all of the time, but in response to this idea Hajime replied that he had been saying the same thing to Kaguya ever since he became the stone pillar, but he always got rejected by Kaguya. According to Kaguya, the strength of someone as powerful as a pillar shouldn't be wasted on him. Actually, the heads of Abuyashiki family have never had a bodyguard throughout the history. Back to the present, we see a frightened Sanemi rushing towards the Abuyashiki residence to rescue Kaguya. He tries his hardest to make it on time, but as he was about to get close to the residence, he and other pillars saw a huge explosion. Everyone was shocked. Tanjiro commented that he could smell a lot of burning blood and flesh coming from the headquarters. After that, we see Muzan burning in the flames caused by the explosion. He curses himself for making the mistake of underestimating his enemy. Kaguya along with his wife and children exploded themselves, although Muzan already suspected that Kaguya was plotting something, but the thought of exploding himself didn't even cross Muzan's mind. Muzan was destroyed to his bones, but he was slowly regenerating. Kaguya also added some spikes in order to delay his regeneration. His idea was to immobilize Muzan until the pillars arrived there. Kaguya hated Muzan from the depths of his heart, and he was even prepared to sacrifice himself and his family in order to defeat him. While Muzan was trying to recover, the spikes started branching all over his body, and it was getting harder for him to recover. But for someone so powerful as Muzan, it was not very difficult to tackle it. He just had to absorb the spikes, and he would be fine. But suddenly, to Muzan's surprise, Tamayo appeared out of nowhere and smashed her hand inside his gut. Muzan shockingly questioned Tamayo that why she was here. Tamayo answered, "You have absorbed my hand, Muzan. Do you have any idea what's inside it? It contained a drug which can turn demon back into humans." Muzan without any hesitation denied the effectiveness of the drug, but Tamayo confidently shouted that she had done it, and it is possible. Muzan stated that Tamayo's hatred towards him is totally unjust, as it was not him who killed Tamayo's kids and husband, but it was Tamayo herself. But Tamayo sadly replied that if she knew anything like that would happen, she would never have become a demon. She only wanted to stay alive and watch her children grow, but after she became a demon she lost control and started to kill humans. But unlike other demons, she regretted it, so in order to pay for her sin she had made up her mind to sacrifice herself in order to kill Muzan. Just after that, Muzan saw Tamayo calling for Hajime's name, and the stone pillar suddenly emerged and attacked Muzan. He severely damaged him with his weapon, and the attack completely destroyed Muzan's head. And with this attack the chapter ends. So this was all for today's video. In the next video we will watch what happened next. So subscribe the channel if you guys want to watch the video as soon as it arrives.